Okay, so today we're going to show you quickly how to create a professional looking business page on Facebook. So the first thing you do is on a desktop or laptop, go to the Facebook homepage. Down the left hand side you have some options. Now depending on what you frequently use they may differ, in which case you can hit see more and you'll get a full list. Now what we want to select is pages, which is this orange flag icon, and then we want to create a new page. So if you type in the name of your business or the name you'd like your page to be, and then select a category. So if you start typing, it's going to come up with some suggestions. So if you are a shop, you may write local shop, and then it will come up with suggestions. So you would pick shopping and retail. So we are social media agency. There's an option for a local service, which you may select if they don't have your service. So services would be things like plumbers, electrician, but they have expanded so you can get the full plumbing service and things like that. Real estate obviously is slightly American, would be an estate agent. So if we select social media and then a short description that goes in here of what your business does. Now this is only 255 characters long, so it's only a short description, just basically get in there what your business does and then hit the create page button. Next we move on to the images. So you want to add a profile picture. The profile picture is this circular one here, same as you would have on your normal Facebook profile. So what we want to do is we want to ensure that it fits nicely within this circle. If you start getting bits cut off, it looks really unprofessional. So if we go to my folders, I've already set these up here. So we can see that this logo is going to fit perfectly. It's a circular logo. It fits within a square nicely, neatly. We can see every part of it. But for some people, their logos are not square. They're not circular. They are rectangular. In which case this, if we put that in there now, we're going to see won't fit. Now, nobody wants to have a logo that looks like that. It's awful. It looks unprofessional. We can't read what it says. So what we would suggest in this instance, when you look at this logo, you've got these two double Ds. So perhaps that is a section you could cut off. I've got image editing software such as Photoshop that can do that. If you don't have software that can do that, then you should be able to set up a free Canva account and then you can chop it down. So we would recommend that your logo is square. I think Facebook cuts it down very small to about 180 by 180. We always upload something about 800 by 800 pixels just so that it doesn't get stretched or pixelated and looks high quality. So for now we're going to use this logo. Next we want to add a cover photo. Now the cover photo is the banner which goes along the top here. And once again, we don't want things to be cut off and you want it to be fairly simple. You don't want to be putting loads of text on there because when you look at it on a mobile phone, it looks different, in which case sometimes people's text cut off. They write phone numbers on there and that's all cut off and that doesn't look great. So the optimal size for this is 828 pixels by 315 pixels. So we've obviously already created that. Again, there are presets to this in Canva which you can use. If we just pop over quickly to Canva, you can hit create a design, and if you type in Facebook, it will give you Facebook cover. And you can do that. And if I wanted to create the logo, I know that Instagram is square, 1080 by 1080, so I would just do it in there. And then once that's done, we just hit the save button. Wait for Facebook to load. Now here you can write your number and they can connect to WhatsApp. I'm not going to do it now because I've already done it for my business. This is highly recommended for businesses that want leads or quotes booked in or contact with a customer. It makes it really simple for a customer to get in touch with you. They can hit the WhatsApp button, send you a message, give you a call, and complete that service really easily. There's also a separate WhatsApp for Business app, so you can set that up with your opening hours, your website, keep it all within your branding and looking professional. The next thing you want to do is, once this page is created here, you can invite your friends to like from here, and you can get some more information on adverts, but we're not going to go into that in detail now. We want to edit this about section. So if we edit page info, we can see the description we wrote earlier. We can expand on it if we like. We can add a couple more categories to cast the net a little bit wider. And I think it's still trying to keep up. We've got contact here. So in here, if we put your phone number, you've got your WhatsApp number again, your email and your website. You can hit these buttons if you don't want to publish those details there. We've got location. If you are a physical store, for instance, you're going to want your address in here. If you are a tradesperson, you might not want that. So you can hit the my page doesn't have a location. Service area is for businesses that cover specific areas. So if you work within certain postcodes, you can enter the town within here, and that will target that nicely for you. And then we've got the hours. So if you hit open selected hours, you can specify 7 days of the week when you're open. And then in here, if you wanted to add things like a privacy policy or your price range, and we can link up our Instagram account as well. So if you do have an Instagram, you should link it to Facebook. You can kind of share stories and things across there and get all of the insights in the Insight dashboard. So that's basically how you set up the Facebook page. You will be able to change your username once you've hit a certain amount of likes. I believe it's around 30. So once you've got 30 people following your page, you'll be able to do that. You can also add a button. So if you've not linked up WhatsApp, you can add a button here for your primary call to action. So it could be book now, and it will link to the booking form. It could be contact us, send a message, WhatsApp, email, learn more, send people straight to your website. Always make sure you use this call to action button because it is right at the top of the page, both on mobile and on desktops. So you can try and achieve more with that. They also have the functionality to sell your products on Facebook, and you can, I believe, still list your services if you're a service-based business. We hope that's helped you set up your Facebook page.